Karen. How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm well, thanks. Would you tell us a little bit about yourself?
Well, yep, I'm 46-year-old mom and a wife. I work part-time, and the rest of the time I spend taking care of my family and running around doing all sorts of things for other people. And I just decided this spring that I needed to start taking better care of myself. And a couple years ago, I had looked into Grace and Strength and decided that it was not for me at the time. And long about April of this year, I started dreading the warmer weather, wondering if I was going to have clothes to fit. I didn't really want to wear shorts. Even the thought of putting a bathing suit on was terrifying. And I remembered Grace and Strength, so I reached out again, and this time decided after some prayer and talking with my husband that it was something that I was going to give a try, that I needed help, and that thought that help with the diet and the exercise would be a good thing. And it ended up being so much more than that.
Neat. So it sounds like you really weighed up that this would be an investment, and you really took stock of that, and that was a part of your decision-making process.
Yeah. I knew it would be an investment financially and time-wise, that if I wasn't willing to do the work, that I wouldn't be successful, just from previously talking with Anna. Mm-hmm. And I spent a lot of time in prayer and making sure that it was something that I would commit to and actually stick to.
Mm-hmm. Sure. Good. So tell me some of your highs of your time on Grace and Strength.
Well, I actually started the calls before I actually started Protocol. And from that very first call, I realized that there was going to be so much more than just eating and exercise. I think the very first call I was on, we talked about time management and spending time on things that were glorifying to God. And I quickly realized that I spent a lot of time wasting time poking around on Facebook or playing games or watching TV, that all the excuses I made for not having time for doing things was just because I wasn't spending time on things that were God-honoring or helpful to myself.
Wow, that's pretty powerful. Were there any other lessons that you feel that you learned while in your time on the program?
There were always takeaways from the call. A big thing that I learned is that a lot of people struggle with the same things. And if you reach out to others, there's always someone that was going to have an experience that you could learn from and change your habit just by listening and encouraging and talking to others.
Good stuff. So for the most part, you don't need to suffer alone.
Correct.
Yeah, good stuff. So what would you say to someone contemplating Grace and Strength?
I would say spend time praying about it, speak to your significant other, and make sure that they understand the journey that you're thinking about undertaking, but definitely pray about it. You won't be disappointed if you do it. It's so much more than a weight loss program. It teaches you a lot about yourself. It teaches you a lot about God and how He fits into this part of your life. And that by making choices that are honoring to Him, He gives you the strength to do the things that are good for you.
So it sounds like you don't have any regrets.
None at all.
That's awesome. How much did you lose?
38 pounds.
Wonderful. So that's actually good for me to hear. So you're saying that this is for everybody.
Yes.
Whether you've got 10 to 15 pounds to lose or whether you've got 150 pounds to lose, that there's something in this program for every person.
Yes, because the diet was only a small part of it. When we started doing the Bible studies and taking things out of, taking things away that you weren't supposed to eat, you really had to examine why you were eating, why you were craving something, and find a different way to fulfill that craving. Whether it was going to God's word, praying about it, reaching out to a friend, going for a walk. It's definitely a big change in how you view food and where it fits in your life.
So you would say this has given you the tools to live a lifestyle of freedom?
Definitely, yes.
Good, good, good. Well, thank you for talking with me today, my dear.
Thank you.
And it's been a pleasure and an honor coaching you.
Thank you. It was a pleasure getting to know you as well.
All right. Bye-bye, sweetie. Thank you.